Hare Krishna. The Absolute's different manifestations reflect his different moods. God is one, at the same time he has many different manifestations, and these manifestations reflect his different moods. So, for example, a person in office and a person at home may behave differently. At home they may be more informal, at office they may be more formal. So, the moods are different, but in this case the person is the same. In Krishna's case, because he is omnipotent, he can be the same person, but at the same time he can simultaneously manifest in two different places. So, these different moods of Krishna, sometimes they may be seen in scripture in the same verse, and then we may get confused, is this contradictory? But it is not contradictory, because these different moods reflect Krishna in different manifestations. For example, in 9.29 in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna states, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. He says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu, I am equal to all living beings. Name dveshosti na priyaha. To further emphasize that equality, Krishna says, I do not favor anyone, nor am I averse to anyone. Ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya. Those who worship me with devotion, what happens to them? Maite teshu chapyaham. That they are in me and I am in them. So Krishna seems to be saying over here that those who are devoted to him, they are special, because he is in them and they are in him. It's a very intimate bond of a mutual penetration is being mentioned over here. So the first half of the verse, 9.29a and b, the first two lines, and c and d, second half, can seem to be contradictory. Krishna is saying in the first half he is impartial, and second half he seems to be partial to his devotees. So here we have to understand that Krishna is talking in different moods over here. The first half of the verse, he is reflecting the mood of the Paramatma. That as the Paramatma, he is like the judge. He is equal to all. When a judge is in office, and even if the judge's own child comes up as a defendant, something is accused against them, then the judge will be neutral. Judge won't specially favor that person just because that person is their child. But if the same judge comes back home, and when they are dealing with their child, they will be naturally dealing differently. Why? Because here they are playing a different role. So like that, Krishna, in the first half, he is talking about his role as the Paramatma. In the second half, he is talking about his manifestation as Bhagavan, as the lover of his devotees. And here he says that he loves his devotees, and those who love him, he offers himself to them so much that he enters into them and they enter into him. So rather than seeing these two verses as contradictory, we can see them as complementary by seeing them as referring to two distinct manifestations with their distinct moods. So such is the richness of the understanding of God that is revealed in the Bhagavad Gita, especially when we understand the Gita as it is explained by its learned and devoted commentators. And this same Lord, who has many different moods to attract people in different levels of consciousness, he manifests his supreme sweetness in his all attractive manifestation as Krishna. And it is that Krishna who opens his heart and opens his arms to invite us to him by the loving message of the Bhagavad Gita. Thank you. Hare Krishna.